Welcome back to the channel on the free-to-play account today. Gonna go over the current events and do some Moon Fairy pulls. Before we do that, let's jump over to the Team Arena event that is just about to kick off. You have 21 hours and 50 minutes as of right now to pick your team. If you're going to pick a teammate, make sure they're around your power level. If they're way too high, you're gonna get a little bit less points in them, and that still could be good, but you just expect you won't get first place that way. If you do go in solo, I recommend waiting towards the end to do all your fights if you are awake. The fights do accumulate up to the 24 total, and it's based off your opponent's current rating when you match up against them. So if you let everyone inflate their rating ahead of you, then you'll have a much easier chance of placing higher because you'll be facing opponents with higher rankings, so you'll end up netting more points. And that's just the gist of it. I do have a video I can link at the end that goes into a little bit more detail. So let's hop over to the Moon Fairy event. This is always exciting. I'm one copy away from 11 stars, so we'll be able to rank her up as well. Want to point out one important thing, so just make sure before you jump in the skin shop, there is the Crown of Hardening, which is awesome, so you should definitely be doing this event, regardless if you want her or not, because of how important these Crowns of Hardening are. And as always, grab your free diamond. So let's just jump right in. We're going to do at least the 80 because we're going for that Crown of Hardening, regardless of how lucky we are. Remember, you get your free pull every day, so come back and click on that every day. Let's just jump right in with 80 and see how it goes. For these specific events, unless you're guaranteed, you only need to go to the Crown of Hardening if you're trying to min-max. We hit gold right away. Can we hit her first pull? What are we getting? Sweet skin. We already have a couple of the skins, so this is actually massive. I think it's super low chances for that. We can confirm right here. The skin is 0.1%. We have a 1.3 of getting her, so that is insane luck right there to start off. Can we get anything else? It would have been wild to have gotten her on the first pull to guarantee 2 copies, though. So we're out of the guaranteed range now for getting a second copy. But, we still could get some good stuff, potentially. Can we get any more luck? Gold again. What are we getting? And it's the Moon Glory. First time I'm seeing this. So what do we get? Increased healing for everything and offline experience. I was curious what that was. So I'll take it. I need all of the treasures I can get. I like all that extra power. And last 10 pop. Here's our guaranteed Moon Fairy. Can we see double gold? Just a single. Awesome. This animation is tight as well. Obviously, first playing with the water, but then boom, the bunny pops out, carrying her. That's her main weapon. I don't know. But super excited. She does start to get much better at 11 star. We can break down the kit in a minute as well. Let's do our last single pull. And I think we may be close to being able to get the Crown of Hardening. I think it's just right around the 80. That's all that's required. You do need to spend 240 ahead of time. So you need a total of 360. We're currently at 316. And if we get 4 a day for the next 6 days, that will net another 24. And that's, mid-roll, so we'll be at 330. We need to do at least one more 10 pull. We could spend the 240 now, though, ahead of time. It would be awesome if we could get, the Moon Throne, the weapon, but you need to spend 400, so that's not going to be possible for us. So for the 240, I'm actually going to go for one potential treasure chest, because you can only get one of those. And then I'm just going to go for 2 of the Origins of Fire, and I'll be able to rank up one of my talismans as well, which is going to be awesome. So let's do one more 10 pull. And if I don't get it here, I'll just wait until the next couple of days because I know by the end I'll have the required amount. And we netted 33, which is really a low roll. It's 3 to 5. You get 10, so that I basically low rolled the whole way. So I don't think I'm close. Yeah, I'm 11 off from here. So I'm going to need at least 3 days. So I'm not going to be able to get it today, but it is potentially possible for you to have gotten it today. But I'll have it by the end, and make sure you don't miss out on your Crown of Hardening. So let's jump on over. The Wish recruitment is here as well. I'm actually just been trying to save my diamonds, so I've just been pulling this free pull lately, trying to set myself up for the next big event. Nothing in the news yet, but just trying to get it, set up for Mercy. I would love another copy of Ghost. I just don't have the diamonds, as you can see. We're down to 3,000. And let's rank her up. So I did get super lucky the last time this event was around. If you did watch that other video, I'll throw it at the end. I think I have it. If I have it up, I'll post it to the end so you can see the crazy luck as to why I'm able to get an 11-star already as free to play. Massive power jump, 168k right off the bat. Should have pointed out in the text, but obviously we're getting these increases right here. We can quickly just glance at these numbers. Usually the stuff in green is what changes. So 40, 80, 40, 60, 30, 5, 10, 15. The same here. It looks like the same 26, 20, 50. Yeah, so it's just this main right here that goes up. And most importantly, I want to point out the text in this section right here that is unlocked when you hit 11-star. I should have jumped over before, but it's right here. When receiving fatal damage, if owned reverse shield immune to the damage and convert reverse shield equal to the amount of soul healed to recover. So it counts for all allies, and the wording is not exactly that. So if you do have a Moon Fairy, jump over here first. I should have done it right before this to really highlight the exact text that we gain, but we unlock that section right there, which helps prevent fatal damage, which is awesome. See if we can find someone. Let's find our buddy Gurge here. In this first fight, focus on the Mulan top right here. I'm going to show you a clip of her taking what I believe is fatal damage and being healed for 21 million damage here. You'll see big smack, but also 21 million heal. I believe that is the reverse shield procking there. And we'll fast forward a little bit for here and show that the next real big hit she takes from Seth is when she falls over and obviously just gets vaporized. Now look at the bottom left, the DK. We're going to focus on a clip here where she takes a couple of big hits. You can see here, whole red bar, but she did have that shield and you didn't see a heal proc. So I believe that she was just protected enough by the shield there. But then here in a second, you'll see another big hit on the DK, taking a massive hit along with a heal of 20 million. So I believe that was when a reverse shield proc saved the DK. But as we continue forward, I think she might have received some more reverse shield because she gets another big hit, another hit that looks like it should have killed her, but ultimately lives with 8 million. So I think it could potentially proc more than once if they have enough reverse shield stacks. And you'll see that the next hit actually just takes her out. Let me know what you think. And finally, let's hop over to one of our talismans here and let's enhance it, bring it up to that unlock after combo 5, skill 5. So another 41,000 power. As you can see, 4% more HP, 4% more attack, straight up 200,000 HP and 20,000 attack, which is massive. And we get to add another combo selection. So here, it's pretty cut and dry. I mean, they all look awesome, but it's kind of like if you want to do PvP, you kind of just need to go with speed. They're all awesome though. Don't get me wrong, but for your mage, I feel like you just have to go with speed. And let me know in the comments if you think otherwise. Obviously, these other ones are great, like mix of flesh and blood, increases lifesteal and rage by 10%. Awesome for a little bit of sustain. Berserk recovery, if HP falls below 60% after getting attacked, increased damage dealt by 10% and crit rate. You should be at over 100% crit rate, so the crit rate kind of is, but the 10% damage is nice, right? But just speed, you get to go first, potentially like wipe out the enemy. So you just have to go speed. At least that's my thought process behind it, and let me know in the comments otherwise. So I'm super pumped about that. Now I can be working on my other talisman. Uh, and I do need one more Holy Blade to get the first right here, the Arcane Gathering Might, in case you were wondering how far along I was there. So still a lot of upgrading to go. I haven't made it 10 Yao yet. And over here, we still need one more Origin of Fire, which is fine. I could have got one today, but I'm in no rush of getting these. Plus, I'd have to use 2,000 diamonds, which, as we know, I'm broke. But yeah, that's super, super exciting for me when I'm at 73 million HP now. So, and speed at 211. We're slowly creeping our way up. I'm no shrimp. uh, Definitely not moving 300 speed yet, but we'll get there one day. And so, in conclusion, I think it's a great benefit to get her to 11 star. It seems like this fatal damage can proc more than once if you have the reverse shield refreshed. So, it's not going to happen every time, but from my small sample test, it looks like I could get it to proc more than once. But in most scenarios, with all the pounce and chain attacks, and if you're just not in the right turn order, you kind of just get saved once and then fall over. Let me know in the comments if you have any different experience. I know it gets much better once you have her Divinity +5 because you'll have the Cold Heart for all the allies, which will buy them more time to get more reverse shields and essentially avoid death longer. So hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry it took so long to create, and have a wonderful day. Thanks.